Yo, let me get a Teen Romance starter pack, please. That'll be 25 cents. You want the slow motion effect with that? Oh yeah, hook me up, bro. I'm trying to get the best girl in my school. Let me see, Al. Oh, nah. You weigh 110 pounds or what? You look like a stick and you smell like cheap X body spray. Bro, just give me the pack. Best I can do is a wet floor and public humiliation. Wait, what? Listen to me. Netflix movies lie to you. They want you to think your first crush is a magical movie moment. But if you go to a normal public school where the food tastes like actual garbage, your first love is not a movie. It's a total disaster. If you're a 14 years old teen and you shower an Axe body spray, you belong in jail. I thought I smelled like a real man. But if you stood near me, your eyes would literally bleed. And in this toxic place, where was Nastya, she was a solid 10. I was a 0. We didn't just exist in different leagues, we lived in different worlds. But my teenage brain was stupid. I decided we were meant for each other. Why? Because of one moment. During the math class, she turned around. She looked at me in my eyes and whispered, "Can I borrow your whiteout?" Did she say she loved me? No. But in my head, asking for my whiteout was a marriage proposal. Valentine's Day was coming. I need a plan. I went to the store and spent all my money on a giant plush bear. This was the ugliest thing on the planet. It looked like a demon, but to me, it was perfect. Phase 2, the poem. I stayed up all night writing a poem. I genuinely believed I was the next Shakespeare. The time is 12:15, lunchtime. The cafeteria smells like bleach and depression. I am standing at the door. I am sweating, holding this pink mutant bear and my poem. Now listen, I am Asian. Usually that means a plus 10 bonus to math. But living in my cold country completely ruined my stats. I see Nastya at the center table. I take a step forward, and this is where I make a huge mistake. Because I'm Asian, my eyes are naturally, well, small, which is cool, unless you are trying to see a wet floor sign in a dark cafeteria. The janitor just washed the floor. It was like a pure ice. I take a step, and I don't just sleep, I start flying. For one terrifying second, my skinny body had zero gravity. The pink beer flies out of my hands and lands right into a bowl of hot red chili. And not just anyone's chili, it was Vlad's chili. Vlad was in 11th grade, but he looked like a 35-year-old mafia boss. I crash on my back. It hurts so bad. I'm lying on the wet floor, praying to just die on the spot. But it gets worse. When I fell, my poem flew out of my pocket and landed right on Vlad's table. The cafeteria is dead silent. Vlad clears his throat. His voice is super loud. To Nastya, your beauty hits me harder than my mom's slipper when I get a bad grade. Yes, I wrote that. I thought it was cool. I swear to protect you, like a level 100 paladin. Meet me behind the garages. Love, your secret samurai. Secret samurai? I couldn't even open a jar of pickles without my mom. I didn't even stand up. I just flipped on my stomach and crawled out of the doors like a worm while 400 people laughed at me. After that day, I walked around school hiding my face for a month. But you know what? The horrible day was rock bottom. After the total humiliation, I realized I needed to change. I hit the gym. Over the years, I gained 20 kilograms of muscles. I got my life together. And spoiler alert, I now have an amazing girlfriend. And I Don't need to write weird gamer poems to impress her. So, moral of the story, if you do something stupid in front of your crush, it's not the end of the world. It's just good content for a YouTube video. Drop a like, subscribe, and tell me your the most cringe school story in the comments. I need to know I'm the only one. Peace. Also, you probably noticed that I speak with an accent. And yes, I grew up in Russia. English is not my native language, so recording this script was an absolute nightmare. Enjoy the bloopers. Peace. Yo, let me get that team. I thought I smelled like. I thought like. I was the next Shakespeare. Чё, блядь? Usually that means that plus 10 bonus